We've seen all kinds of backyards on our travels, but today we've got a real treat lined up. The next one is a little different. I'm in the picturesque town of Brookline, New Hampshire, and for this team of Punkin Chunkin world champions, their backyard is the back of a lumberyard, home to a 12,000-pound metal monster. Today, I get to meet the men and the machine that are American Chunker. I'm Mark Wills, and this is Extreme Backyarding. Brian, how are you, sir?
Good, Mark. How are you?
I'm awesome. This probably is one of the coolest things I've ever seen in my entire life, and I want you to explain to our folks at home exactly what it is.
This is a World Championship, world-class pumpkin launcher.
Nice.
It's meant to shoot pumpkins close to a mile, if not beyond.
Okay.
There's a national competition that we built it for.
Right.
And it's in Delaware annually, and this is our method of getting to be champions.
Now this right here is a kind of a unique backyard because it's not your backyard, it's not your guy's backyard. How did that come about?
Well, it's not an average pumpkin launcher.
Right.
And it's definitely not going to fit in an average backyard.
Right.
So I went down, I saw the event 5 years ago, came back home, knocked on my best friend's door and said, hey man, what are your thoughts on us building this crazy pumpkin cannon on your yard, in your garage? I said, no problem, do whatever you need, the tools, you know where everything is. 10 months later, the American Chunker was hatched.
Well, I have been really looking forward to witnessing this thing in action. Is there anything I can do to help you guys?
I'll tell you, you could get us some ammo, that'd be great.
All right, George, you're gonna show me what pumpkins we need, and I'll be right back here in just a minute.
Sounds good.
Good to see you, man.
Yep, you too. Our team is approximately 30 people strong from every walk of life. Civil engineers, mechanical engineers, welders, fabricators, machinists, everything. It's like a giant family. Everybody takes care of everybody on and off the field, and it's really a unique chemistry that we've developed over the last 5 years.
So Brian, I think we've got some pretty good ammo. Give us a brief run through as to what all the moving parts are.
Let's start at the cab. The cab is where all the action happens.
Right.
This is our fire button.
Okay.
It's our train horn to let people know it's coming down range. We've got a great recoil bar on the back because this thing is so powerful that if you didn't have anything to work with the recoil, this thing would end up in the woods when you shoot
Right.
it. So we've got super high compressed air in here. There's 2,000 pounds in each one of these bottles.
Okay.
Everything is just compressed air. There's no explosives, there's no gases, it's just compressed air.
Right.
You move a little bit forward, there's our breech where we load, then they go down the barrel. This barrel is a little bit shorter today for
Right.
a target application. When we're in competition, we of course use a little bit longer barrel. And then we can of course control all of our elevations and angles and azimuths and everything else left and right. This rig's built on a turret,
Okay.
so it can actually swing left and right a certain amount of degrees.
The power behind this thing has to be amazing.
It
You
is.
know, to send pumpkins, you know, thousands of feet.
Yeah. This is a scoreboard right here.
4,694.68 feet.
And if you look at how much we refined it, if you look where we were in 10, that's almost a 1,000-foot difference.
Well, you know what? Let's stop talking and start shooting because I'm ready to see this thing in action. I cannot believe they're going to let me load this thing. And we are good to go. Fire it up. Brian, I noticed we have brought the barrel down and it is aimed at this lovely van down at the end of the range because we're not shooting competition, correct?
No, for today's application, we're actually going to shoot some target.
Okay. So we've loaded the chamber. What other steps do we need to go through to get ready to fire this thing?
There's only one more to go, and that's to press the fire button. So
Really?
We'll get underway.
All right. Everybody, I think everybody's ready?
Here we go. Fire in the hole, fire in the hole.
That is awesome.
How about that?
That is one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Can we go down and check that
Let's
out?
go
and
check
see what
out the
happened
carnage,
to it?
yeah.
All right, let's walk down there because that was amazing. That pumpkin indented that wall almost a foot.
Yep. Just about a foot, you know, and that was only 28 PSI.
Really? So that's not a lot of pressure.
Low and slow on that one.
Nice.
How'd you like a shot at it?
You gonna let me shoot this thing?
And how about we dial it up?
Really?
Yes, sir. In competition, the miles per hour that we shoot is anywhere from 700 to 800 miles an hour. Regularly, we break the sound barrier. It's pretty neat. When you stop and think about it, you're actually going faster than a 747.
Brian, walk us through what we have. We've ramped it up. We started off really low pressure. Where are we at now?
All right, now we're just about 100 PSI.
Right.
Target shooting at a van.
Right.
The plan here is to try to do some major destruction to this van. I'll walk you through it.
All right.
Let's get our button good and hot.
Okay.
All right. And then turn your key on.
All
Okay, so
right.
everything's live and ready to rock.
Okay,
Little
so we
fire
should
in the hole, little siren after.
fire in the hole. Fire in the hole.
All right, that was a little more than a hole.
That right there was awesome.
Yes, sir.
You do not want to mess with Brian and the American Chunkers. We're going to go down range. I want to show you what we just did. That's incredible. Set a hole, man. I could fit through this hole. Look at that.
That's a Jim Dandy.
That is awesome. That is truly not what I expected. I expected, a hole.
Hey, man, you asked for a window, we gave you a door.
Yes, you did. Listen, I could do this all day long. You don't have enough pumpkins for me to do this, but thank you. Thank you to the entire American Chunker crew. I'm gonna jump on my Honda, get on down and check out some more extreme backyards, but man, this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank y'all for having us.
Glad to have you out.
All right, buddy. Thank
ya.
you. Fellas, that was awesome.
If we didn't have the team members that we currently have, and if we didn't have this big backyard, there is no way on God's green earth that we would have that trophy.
Plain and simple. Chunkin' a punkin' at 500 miles an hour is awesome. What started as a simple sport has been taken to a whole new level. And you can see the fire that this team has for winning. And today, I felt honored to be a member. It's amazing just how much work and individual expertise had to come together in unison to make that machine do what it does. But let me tell you, when you push that button, it is nothing but pure joy.